Hey everyone, I'm Max Dalton, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn your iPhone or iPad Wi-Fi off permanently using a Shortcuts workflow. As part of iOS 12, Apple replaced the Workflow app with the Shortcuts app. The biggest change was a deeper integration with Siri, but there's still a lot of cool stuff you can do outside of that. For example, one pain point on the iPhone or iPad is that the only ways to permanently turn your Wi-Fi off are either to tell Siri to do it or slog through the settings menu. Yes, you can turn Wi-Fi off in the control panel, but that only turns it off temporarily until the next day, not permanently. However, you can use the Shortcuts app to create an icon to turn your iPhone or iPad Wi-Fi off permanently that can be accessed through either an app on your device's home screen or within your widgets panel. And now, let's walk through how to use the Shortcuts app to create a shortcut workflow that can turn on and permanently turn off your iPhone or iPad Wi-Fi. Step 1. Navigate to the App Store and install the Shortcuts app from Apple if you haven't installed it already. Step 2. Launch the Shortcuts app. The library screen appears. Step 3. Tap Create Shortcut on the library screen. The Untitled Shortcut screen appears. Step 4. Tap inside of the search field toward the bottom of the screen and then enter Get Network Details. Tap Get Network Details in the scripting section. The Get Network Details item appears in your shortcut workflow. Step 5. Tap inside of the search field again and then enter If. Select If in the scripting section. The If item is added to your shortcut workflow. Step 6. Tap the Value field in the If shortcut workflow item, and then tap to select Network Details in the row of options that appear along the bottom of the screen. You'll see Network Details populate in the Value field. Tap the blue Done button to close the keyboard on the lower part of the screen. Step 7. Tap inside of the search field again, and then enter Set Wi-Fi. Tap Set Wi-Fi in the scripting section. Set Wi-Fi now appears in your shortcut workflow. Step 8. Tap the toggle to the right of Wi-Fi in the Set Wi-Fi shortcut workflow item and set it to off. Step 9. Perform a long press against the Set Wi-Fi workflow item and then move it up above Otherwise in the shortcut workflow. Step 10. Tap inside of the search field again and then enter Show Result. Tap Show Result in the scripting section. Show Result now appears in your shortcut workflow. Step 11. Perform a long press against the Show Result workflow item and then move it up above Otherwise in the shortcut workflow. Tap Enter Text in the Show Result item, enter Wi-Fi off, and then tap Done. Step 12. Tap inside of the search field again and then tap Set Wi-Fi in the scripting section. Set Wi-Fi now appears in your shortcut workflow again. Leave the Wi-Fi toggle in this shortcut workflow item set to On. Step 13. Perform a long press against the Set Wi-Fi workflow item and then move it up above End If in the shortcut workflow. The End If item should be the only shortcut workflow item after the second Set Wi-Fi item. Step 14. Tap inside of the search field again and then enter Show Result. Tap Show Result in the scripting section. Show Result now appears in your shortcut workflow. Step 15. Perform a long press against the Show Result workflow item and then move it up above End If in the shortcut workflow. Tap Enter Text in the Show Result item, enter Wi-Fi On, and then tap Done. Step 16. Now let's test your shortcut workflow for quickly turning your iPhone or iPad Wi-Fi on or off. Tap the Play button at the top of your shortcut workflow item. If you're not currently connected to Wi-Fi, you should see the Wi-Fi On message appear on your screen. Now tap the Play button again. The Wi-Fi Off message should appear. Step 17. Tap the Settings icon in the upper right corner of the screen. The Settings icon image features two toggles on it. The Settings screen appears. Step 18. Tap the Name field and then give your shortcut workflow a name. In this example, I'll name mine Wi-Fi Toggle. Step 19. Tap the icon field. The icon screen appears. Choose a background color for the home screen app that will be associated with your shortcut workflow, and then tap the Glyph tab to select an icon. I'll choose the standard Wi-Fi icon. Step 20. Make sure widgets are enabled. I'll bypass adding this shortcut workflow to Siri because you can already ask Siri to turn your Wi-Fi on or off, and not on a temporary basis like in the control panel. Step 21. Let's jump down and tap Add to Home Screen. A Safari web browser screen appears, displaying instructions to save your shortcut workflow as a home screen icon. Tap the share icon along the bottom of the home screen, and then tap Add to Home Screen. Tap Add in the upper right corner of the next screen to add your shortcut workflow to your home screen. The screen will close and you'll be returned to your iPhone or iPad home screen, where you'll see your new shortcut workflow icon. You can now tap your newly created home screen icon to open the workflow in Shortcuts, where you can tap to run it to turn your Wi-Fi on or off. However, there's an even faster way to do this, by adding shortcuts to your widget menu. Step 22. Swipe right on your iPhone or iPad home screen until you arrive at your widget menu. Locate the icon associated with the Wi-Fi toggle you created in the Shortcut section, and then tap it once to turn your Wi-Fi off. Tap it again to turn your Wi-Fi on. Congratulations! You now know how to turn your Apple iPhone or iPad Wi-Fi off permanently using a Shortcuts workflow. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Click the video link on the right side of the screen to check out another video. Click the logo on the left side of the screen to subscribe to this channel to see more great videos like this one.